Here's what it's like living in the smallest apartment in New York. Wherever your expectations are, lower them. As soon as you walk in the door, we have the sink. Right next to the sink is conveniently located the kitchen. Pantry is absolutely stocked. I just realized that all those foods are carbohydrates and also come in a box. There's no nutritional value here. One bowl, one plate. My living quarters, you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. That's what the place was missing. I have 2 beds, but only one me. Some nights I'm a queen guy, other nights I chill on the twin. Closet. That's the whole place. Last thing, my piano. I'm a piano guy. This is New York City at 3:45 in the morning. It's actually really quiet. New York, the city that never sleeps. Why am I standing in the middle of Broadway and can't get hit by a car? Do I have to run towards it? Come on then, have at it. I'm aptly prepared to die. Really, the only phrase you need to know at this hour is, no, I don't have any cash on me. Just saw a guy piss on a trash can. And he stared at me while doing it. Then he hopped in an Uber black XL. Can't judge a book by its cover. New York. Here's how I go to the bathroom in the smallest apartment in New York City. First things first, there is no bathroom in the apartment. It's a community bathroom outside the door down the hall. I slip on my bathroom shoes. I don't know if I want to show you this. Okay, all right. You asked. I don't know whose blood that is, but it's been here for a while. Okay. Not so bad. Kind of charming, honestly. There isn't any soap, however, and you do have to bring your own toilet paper. So if you forget, gotta do a little waddle back to the room. Have yourself a merry little shit. Here's how you buy the cheapest food in New York City. Street markets. Oh yeah, I already see peanut butter. Remember how I said I have a lady who always hooks me up with the cheapest peanut butter? Here she is. It is so empowering to afford to be able to live and to get a good deal. Bread for $1. Got tortillas for $1. Got carrots for $1. 2 jars of peanut butter, $1 a piece. I got jelly. It's a little gross, but $1. And all of these applesauces. I don't even enjoy applesauce, but I'm gonna eat it. I've seen a couple of people asking, Axel, how do you get your hair like that? I just don't shower. As you can see today, it's a little bit lopsided. If you're interested in such a haircut, in such a hairstyle, just sleep like this and imagine yourself tossing and turning in the night, just kind of really grinding it down. Then you wake up in the morning, throw something snazzy on, and then just go outside and be confident. And people might ask you, why does it look like you've just been electrocuted? You don't have to tell them. You could say hair gel and a lot of years of experience. Or the New York City wind, it just blows right through me. A haircut is $30 in this city, but the wind is free. Here's how you make a ramen breakfast in an apartment without a stove. First step, get a stove. That part's actually pretty integral to the process, so you will need something that heats things up. Turn that bad boy on. Best case scenario, you grab a pot and put water in it. Worst case, a pan. This thing takes a little while to warm up, so entertain yourself. I've sailed the 7 seas. I'm actually not sure how many seas there are. I'm not a great pirate. Georgie, did you do your math homework? Who's Georgie? It doesn't heat very evenly, so you just gotta keep things moving. Kind of like a lazy river. Okay. Here's what I eat on a regular day in New York City. I don't want you to think that by the end of this, I'm going to encourage you to approach the same diet, but it's cost effective. First off, peanut butter. I've got a hookup. There's this lady on the street that sells it off of a moving blanket. I think she takes it from the homeless shelter and resells it, but it's only $1 a jar. That makes me sound like a terrible person. Annie's mac and cheese. It's simple. It's easy. I have a pan, not a pot, but you don't need that much water because the noodles are very tiny and fun, you know? Little bite size. I always undercook it. I like it chewy. Makes me feel like I'm eating more. Lastly, Cheerios. From that same lady that sold me the peanut butter. Yeah, they were already opened when I got them, but the bag wasn't punctured, so I feel 100% safe. Hypothetically, you could live off peanut butter alone for $1 a day. That's New York. It's 5 a.m. I still haven't had my New Year's kiss. Am I allowed to kiss myself? Wait, no, really, am I allowed to do that?
If y'all still don't think that your front cams are playing you and that you're taking your selfies wrong, I will prove it. Go to the face zoom effect here on TikTok, hold the phone up close to your face before slowly pulling it away, and that is a different person.
Here's how I do laundry in New York City. This is going to be an exciting one. I call this my laundry corner. Now I put this in this. We're ready to go. Sometimes the cops are here, so we just kind of walk right past them. A little walk can never hurt nobody. It is like 2 miles. I feel like there's probably a closer one. Update. Found a closer one. Get some quarters. 28 minutes. Now I just go explore because I'm 95% sure no one wants my mismatched socks. Here's how to redecorate in the smallest apartment in New York City. I'm thinking I'll just shuffle some things around. There's not much space to work with, but I'll do my best. Before. Okay, all right. Okay. Okay, a little something like that. Okay. Huh. How about that? I think it's really shaping up. Oh, nice. Okay, a little gap there. Oh, that one doesn't budge. And here, my friends, is the after. And it looks the exact same. Everyone's been saying to just move my bed to make more space. That's actually a really good idea. Let's see how we like it. Look at all that space. What am I going to do with that much space? I mean, it makes more sense logistically. I guess I just figured I'd always have guests. I just haven't had any guests. I don't know why. I have popcorn. Microwave. Plenty of space for a guest or two. Just 2. I was gonna say 3 or 4, but just 2 max. It's been quite a while, maybe 15 years, and I still haven't been able to find myself a pair of matching socks. So now I'm asking myself, maybe nothing in my life matches, and the only thing that might match is me in a casket. 3, 2, 1, say as many random words as you can. Creamsicle, popsicle, lots of sickles. I really ruined it. Wheelchair, armchair. Okay, I'm losing the game. Backwards, sideways. I'm just naming directions. Here's what it's like spending Christmas in the smallest apartment in New York. Firstly, my family's back in Georgia, so I brought them with me. There are my sisters, Maddie and Ronnie, my brothers, Zach and Jake, very muscular. There's my brother Zach's wife, Lizzie. She has a child. There's my mom and dad. They look a little feral. Dad has all the wrapping paper around him because we always throw it at him. There's a fire in a tree. And as you already know, plenty of Christmas lights. I've already got Christmas dinner prepared and ready to go. So, I'll hang out. Maybe I'll go see the Rockefeller tree. See some Christmas lights. A lot of things to do. I'm super busy. Yeah, I don't even need guests. I'm very busy up here. There's plans out the wazoo, really. Here's how you clean the smallest apartment in New York City. I'm thinking we start off with a little bit of mopping. So let's get this bed out of the way. The one that's used for guests. Just going to give it a bit of a shove. Okay. Axel, you have a mop for that place? That's the best part about it being 100 square feet. Don't even need a mop. Got a sponge. A little bit of warm water. She works hard for the money. So hard for the money. Here we are. Spick and span. It's all clean. It's only my 3rd week in New York, but I think I'm starting to get the memo. I'll just barge through a crosswalk like I've got somewhere really important to be. Am I going to Trader Joe's? Yes. Could I wait for the light? Absolutely. One habit that I can't seem to get rid of is the head nod. I'll just give a little, to passerby. Most of the time they just... Why are you moving like that? With the... What is that? And I just like to touch things. Building immunity is what I'm doing. I've also noticed how creative the panhandlers get. Back in Georgia, they just hold up a sign. It's like, need some cash, God bless. Here, I had a guy rap to me for 5 minutes before asking for a cash donation. I'm in New York. Bing bong. Did your mother never teach you how to clean up? Hey, can I bum a cig? Mind if I bum one? Can I bum a cig? Hey, you got a lighter? You call them trash cans. You call them rat homes.
Hey, that was a cop. Everybody calm down.
How much for this Sour Patch? The Sour Patch Kids? $1.50? $1.50? Do I look like I'm made of quarters? Pause. Good lighting. All right. Axel, why are you living like a rat in New York City? Well, thank you for asking, first of all. It's a personal choice, love. I'm actually just on a budget. Very minuscule budget. All jokes aside, I'm in New York because it has 10 of the best acting schools in the country. I have an audition for Juilliard, January 9th. I have to learn some Shakespeare. Never even read Hamlet. I jest to Oberon and make him smile when I a fat and bean-fed horse beguile, neighing in likeness of a filly foal, and sometimes I lurk in a gossip's bowl. I don't understand what's happening.